what is something that you found out very late into your playing of the Fallout games? What is something that was very much new information to you that you were just like, whoa, I didn't know that. Like the Keanu Reeves, whoa, kind of thing. There had to be at least one thing that you learned, if you keep going back to the Fallout games, that you learned, or maybe even forgot about and learned again. Bring some of those comments about things that you discovered in Fallout that made you go, whoa. Well, I found Brian Wilks' father. He's not doing so well. I am an evil character, and that is a perfectly good snack on the floor. So I'm gonna eat him before I walk back out, because that's par for the course with this nasty evil character that I'm playing. And it's just because of the RNG. It's the RNG's fault that I'm this much of an awful person. I need to remind you all of this. Because even though there is some fun to be had with playing an evil character, and some rewards that are actually really great, like the 10 penny sweet. But normally, in a practical sense, like eating corpses, for example, barely heal you for anything. Like, it's primarily just to roleplay as a disgusting being in the wasteland that happens to eat people. That is to say, it's not a way I normally play because there's not much practicality to it. It's more just pure flavor. The flavor of corpses that you're putting in your mouth. Unintentionally joke landing. So I gotta give Brian Wilks the bad news.
TV dinner feels like.
Okay. Knows what a TV dinner feels like. Nice. I need to heal. We had some spare Mirelurk meat from the sunken whatever tunnels. And we also took on a lot of rads, so I'm going to use a little bit of rad away. Drop the radiation level a little bit. We still have minor rad poison, but we're fine. Hey, Brian.
Come on, tell me already.
I got bad news.
Oh no. What happened?
Sorry, kid. Your old man's ant food.
You know what you are? You're a big asshole. That's right, an asshole. My papa said never to say that word, but you deserve it. Now what am I going to do? My papa's dead. Poor papa.
I know I'm not really rolling for anything, even though you would expect me to, but I want to carry out this quest and get to the point where the doctor's like, ooh, here's the serum, kind of thing. So I'm just going to take care of everything. Don't worry about it.
You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago. Then maybe my dad would still be alive.
I gotta go.
If you look around enough in Greyditch, you might find some useful stuff people left behind.
Ooh, like loot, perhaps? Okay, well, from Brian's dad, we got the shack key, which goes to the shack right next to his place, and I can go in now. So I should probably do this first. Let's look at Dr. Lesko's password recording. Not look, listen to it.
This could be the 5th time I've forgotten the code to my desktop terminal. I really must learn to be more organized. The password for my terminal is Formicidae. How hard could that be for me to remember? Note to self, destroy this holotape as soon as move to new lab is complete.
Okay, activate science robot? Pod empty. Okay, science robot command input? Robot out of range. All right. Personal notes. Okay. Dangers. I realize the dangers involved in tampering with nature. I've heard the rhetoric and hoopla about playing God. However, I am determined to reduce these poor things back to their original state when they were harmless. Only through genetic recoding is this possible. All that is needed is a proper test subject. My search continues as I tweak the formula. Okay. Sample location discovered. I've found the perfect specimen for my experiments inside Marigold Station. I've set up shop underground for now while I prepare the experiment. All I need is a bit of last-minute programming on my robot, and it will be ready to perform the delicate injections. Soon I will prove to everyone that my formula is a viable alternative to the destruction of these misunderstood beings. Where did I go wrong? Batch A27 is a complete failure. I must return to my original formulas and begin the process all over again. Perhaps the pressure of working in these conditions without proper laboratory equipment is to blame. Perhaps I simply didn't splice the correct genetic instructions, or perhaps I am fatigued. Whatever the case may be, A27 is proving to be a disaster. I must introduce a new formula soon, or I may not be alive to see my hypothesis come to fruition. Okay, we have our heading! And I just stepped on top of the chair for no reason. We do have some ants to take care of still. I do want to do the cool thing where I make some of them go berserk and attack each other instead of attacking me, because that's always fun. Let's hope that I can do that a couple of times before we go into Marigold Station. I think that is... This place is kind of... I don't know. It's barricaded in, but there's like 3 entrances. But it feels like a fairly contained area, is what I was trying to get at, which is good. It's easier to navigate when the area is cut off on its exits, so you know that this is an exit. There's nothing in these buildings, little Wilks kid. You said you promised me there was loot. There's a fire hydrant that I can drink from. Makes me very happy that I can do that. What about that building over there? The one with the ant in it. I'm gonna set out this car. Go on. Blow up. There we go. Okay, that ant is dead. Fire ant warrior. These ones are the ones that hurt. I think. Doesn't feel like I'm doing that much damage to them. I may need to switch weapons, because this is actually not doing the trick. Okay, there's the flames. The flames are coming. Okay. Maybe I just need to be closer to its face. Maybe it's more that. That makes more sense. Okay. Now we have practiced fairly well. And look, I took more damage, and oh, we can just go back over to the fire hydrant, take a couple of sips, and we're back up to max. Look at that. I'm still saving my 200 plus stim packs for an emergency. I actually want to double check how much we have. Yeah, 233. I think at this point the number is only going to go up. I just wanted to make absolutely certain if there's any emergency situation where I use 10 to 15 in one combat, maybe a little bit more, that I am prepared to do so. And as I said, when we did the turn-in thing, I think I have enough for the end of the game and possibly a DLC or 2. But I've been thinking about it, and there is a possibility that I will just roll or flip for what DLC we do also. I know that I may decide to avoid the pit, because that's the one I decided to do in the first Fallout 3 playthrough that I did. And I don't really feel like retracing my steps, even though it's a nostalgia trip for me, because I have a lot of history with the pit. A lot of appreciative comments come to me for my Steel Ingots guide. That is one of the best guides I've done. And it was among my first in the coverage of the games that I love too, which worked out really, really well, I think. Oh, money and chems in this box. Hey, that's definitely worth it. Some Med-X, some jet, and some money. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here that's really worth my time. Okay, let's go back outside and go towards Marigold Station. I want to check this room too. Another empty room, perhaps, but worth checking all the same. Yeah, it's just another empty room. Gosh darn it. But I can definitely snipe some of these ants from up here. Who sees me, though? Hello? I feel like I want to switch weapons. I might switch to the Wazer Rifle if I have it. I don't. I don't have the Wazer Rifle with me because I stashed it somewhere. So I guess it's going to be Protectron's Gaze or A321's Plasma Rifle this time. Critical strike. Okay, I just gotta make sure I get critical strikes. And in order to ensure that a lot more easily, I should be using VATS. Because each beam, I believe, as we were talking about the Ripper and how that performs, I believe it is each beam that checks for a crit. So the more beams that hit, if we were using shotgun terms, the more projectiles that hit, the more crit damage I'll deal when I crit. Because they can each register one, as far as I know. As far as I can tell. This fire ant here. Let's target the antenna. One more time. I'm burning. Antenna, 2 more times. There we go. Turn around, hit your friend. There we go. And now they're going berserk and just fighting each other. That's what I wanted. So I can just go around this way. Oh, hey, look, another fire hydrant. Don't gotta worry about heals. Oh, that was a crit, that's for sure. It went from like half health to no health. That was tasty. That water was tasty too. Yeah, there they go. Just burning each other alive. That makes me happy, watching that happen. Yeah, you go on. Go on, do your thing. Does the objective still not show up in the quest? Investigate Marigold Station and remove the source of the fire ants. Okay. Well, that's how I'm going to do it, apparently. I don't like that all of these buildings are empty. Minus the ones that have the functioning doors. Oh, not empty. This one has a couch. And a shelf with, once again, nothing on it. Was it following me upstairs? It is following me upstairs. Ah! Can't catch me! Man, their turn speed is really slow. It's a very slow turn speed. I'm still burning. Okay, there we go. And a fire ant warrior. Well, I'm kind of nuking the durability of my weapon. So I might go into punch mode. Because if their turn speed is that slow... Okay, their turn speed's not that slow. They actually do recover their turn speed pretty quickly. Okay, now what happened? There's multiple ants here. Okay. I need to take care of your antenna. Please. Pretty please. One more shot? Come on, go berserk. I feel like I should have had the Wazer Rifle instead for this. Now that I got all excited, you know, about this small laser gun, I'm dying. Berserk, please. Thank you. Okay. Speaking of spamming spamming stim packs, there we go. Now there's a little 3-way battle going on. That works out for me, because then I can go over to this fire hydrant over here. They're so conveniently placed. Maybe because there's fire ants. Maybe it's to drive home the whole fire effect that you would definitely want a fire truck, some firemen to show up and put out the fires here, because there's a lot of that, a lot of fire. Into Marigold Station. Let's leave them to their own devices. I'm so ready for more ants to fight. You know what? I'm gonna do the thing where I'll just equip A321's plasma rifle, because I know I'm going to fight more ants. Did we have bottle cap mines equipped? Yeah, we did. Because I do have things to repair A321's plasma rifle with. But maybe I should just stick to Fisto and just catch on fire. That's probably what I should do more so, because that didn't take very long. We'll do that. I just don't think that. Okay, maybe this'll work. Hold on. as much as I was enjoying using the Protectron's gaze, it ran out of durability pretty quickly trying to shoot these guys. The major disadvantage of having a low repair skill. Because I can't control putting points on my repair skill. Only the Gods of Fate can. And the Gods of Fate said no. No, your repair skill is going to possibly forever suck. Along with your sneaking skill. Or not sneaking skill, your lockpicking skill. You will only be able to pick very easy locks, as was foretold in the sacred texts of Special Roulette and the Prophet K-Dice. That's how it was written. Metro ticket. Hey, did you know that fire hurts? In case you were curious about it, like if you haven't either like burned yourself by touching a hot oven at any point in time in your life, or a hot pan on the stove, heat hurts, but also fire. Fire hurts as well. So don't touch fire. That's my pro tip. Okay. I should be able to... Okay, this one's not doing a good job of turning around. So, as long as they're not shooting a stream of fire, like that, as long as they're not shooting a stream of fire, I should be able to get around them, and they cannot do a very good job of keeping up with me. This is the technique right here. As it was with the robots, it does work similarly with the ants as well. That's good. Hey, I got some of the stim packs back that I've been mashing. Should I take the fire ant nectar? I have a feeling that that would help me, but I may also become addicted to it. I feel like that's one of those things. It does give me fire resist. Gosh dang it. And it nerfs my intelligence, which I don't need to worry about. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit and go get some of that fire ant nectar, because that is going to help me. Even if I get addicted to it, I want to resist fire. That would be nice. There we go. There we go. Okay, we've got 2 of them. So the next ant I see, I'm going to bring up my Pip-Boy and use one of those nectars to keep myself alive longer. Yum yum. Fire ant nectar in my belly. Delicious. Yeah, 25 plus 25 fire resistance. And the spinny dance that I do with the ants. Okay, when the ants do the spinny dance. Worked out pretty well. It still hurt a lot though. I don't know what the deal is. It's still doing a ton of damage to me. But I can react a bit more quickly, which is good. I should be using VATS too. I just forget that I have a VATS button sometimes. I hope you can forgive me. Grady's last recording. Oh! This is where we may find the naughty nightwear as well. Let's listen.
If you're listening to this tape, then my brains are splattered all over a wall somewhere, and you've got a job to do. You need to retrieve the package and get it safely to Ronald Lauren and Girdershade. Tell him Grady sent you. To get the package, you'll need the key. I've stashed it inside an old fire hose case in some maintenance closet in Marigold Metro Station. The key will unlock the safe that contains the package. Look for the room marked by a spinning light. You can't miss it. Good luck. And hopefully, they won't find you too.
Ooh, we got another ant up here. We got to be looking for that maintenance spot too. That fire hose case with that secret key, so we can get ourselves the naughty nightwear. It's another lucky piece of gear that I probably wouldn't need to use so much now that we have the Ranger battle armor. I hear more back here. Heyo! Yep, you're a big warrior too, aren't you? Are you proud of yourself? Are you making your queen happy? Well, it's too bad, because you're going to be one more death on the count.
Oh!
She's so proud of you. Rest in peace. Okay. Lots of Nuka-Colas here. Ooh. Oh, there's a silence 10 mil. This is a guaranteed silence 10 mil place. Because it's just sitting there in the locker. Sitting there physically in the locker, not inside. You know what I'm saying. It's something that you can physics touch. If you wanted to. So this... What does this lead out to? I'm going to go... Oh my goodness. There's so many directions to go now. I'm going to check this... quote, maintenance room, hopefully, end quote, and see if this is where the key is to Grady's safe. There are more ants in here, and this is also a flamey room. So I'm going to shoot that ant. There we go. Knock him over. And then punch some more. This is doing great. So far, so good. Nope, that's bad. There we go. There we go. Kind of punched it up there, but it worked out. It worked out real well. Okay, hey. Grady's safe key. Boom. So we found the key and some cherry bombs. Always nice to find those for some more bottle cap mineage. Those 3 cherry bombs equate to 9 bottle cap mines because we have all the schematics. That's why it's a good idea to wait until you have all 3 schematics, because you will maximize from the limited amount of cherry bombs that you'll find. Because that's probably what you'll run into missing the most, if not lunchboxes, because lunchboxes are fairly uncommon. I don't think they're as rare as cherry bombs, though. I don't know. I could be incorrect on that. They could be about the same rarity. I just consider the cherry bombs more rare because they are gosh dang essential. But the lunchbox is too, so whatever. I know I'm burning, though. Haven't been able to forget that the whole time I've been in here. Ooh, that was almost a death. You know, I feel like the fire ant nectar is not really doing the trick. I'm gonna take another one when I find another ant, because I don't know if mine wore off yet. I suppose I can actually check, can't I? Effects. It is missing. It is not currently active, so I should use another fire ant nectar next time I find another fire ant. Okay, what is this room? Is this just a large meeting room of some kind? Can't really tell. Lots of tables and chairs and shelves. And a terminal. A terminal that players can't use. Oh. And what's here? What is this? Oh!
Well, you startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that.
Creep up on you? I just crap my pants, for crying out loud.
That's no way to talk to a man of science. I don't have time for this kind of childish nonsense. I have some very delicate experiments that I must attend to.
What do you mean, experiments?
My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh, wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous. My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever?
Can we skip the story and get a solution?
Oh my, I suppose I do tend to ramble on about all things academic. My problem right now is I can't reach my terminal to make the proper adjustments and repair the damage I've caused.
Okay, what do you need?
My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen.
If the queen's your concern, why not deal with it directly?
If she were harmed in any way, months of data would be lost. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of nest guardians. Filthy little abominations.
And how will this undo all the mayhem you've caused?
I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So that's all there is to it. What do you say?
This is a pretty hefty task, Doc. I'm gonna need some serious incentive.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Science must learn to acquiesce to your standards in order to advance itself. I was merely going to offer up one of my mutagenic bioenhancers, but I suppose I could up the ante. I will also award you with my old lab coat. It served me well over the years, and you may find it useful for your own experiments.
I guess if it'll help with the burning down Greatitch situation, even though there's like nobody there anymore, I'm in.
You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. The nest guardians can be quite tenacious.
I gotta go.
Finally, a chance to recant my mistake. How marvelous!
Okay, so, we have a couple of fun options now, don't we? We can decide to go in, guns a-blazing, metaphorically, and kill the queen. Or we can help Lasco. Lasco? Lasco. Why did I say Lasco? We can help him with just destroying the Guardians. But seeing as we're going to kill the majority of them, it would be just as easy to take out the queen as well. So that's what we're going to roll on. But we are going to progress and kill the Guardians first before I roll. Or I'm gonna be in full visual of the queen before I decide. Or before fate decides. I'm not going to be making this decision if that hasn't been clear yet. So let's use some of that gosh dang fire ant nectar again. And that's active, right? That's an active effect. Fire resist plus 25, agility plus 4. That's a lot of agility bonus. Holy crap, I didn't realize it gave me that much. That's great. That is wonderful. Alright, let's take out these gosh dang fire ant guardians. Okay, alright. Stagger them. Get them to stop breathing fire on me all the time. Stomp them a little bit. Maybe kick them in the face. I guess I have to kick them. Oh, I didn't finish them off. One more. One more. There we go. Maybe the fire ant nectar just doesn't last very long, and I wasn't able to tell like when it ended or something like that. Okay, there's another one of you. Hello, hi. How's it going? Fire ant nest guardian fella. These are the real Queen's special forces. Because they are, well, they're bigger than me. Not something I would want to fist fight in real life, that's for sure. I'm not a fan of creepy crawlies that are bigger than me. Not so much. Spiders are the worst. Even though the Skyrim spiders don't really set off that arachnophobia quite as much. There was a Creation Club spider that was added that does. Because it's got like eggs in its abdomen, and it's disgusting. Since they're all following me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run this way and drop a mine, and then get my gun out. You can do it. I'm gonna shoot you in the head. I'm gonna stagger this one so the other ones get closer for the explosion. Even though I nearly killed it. Yeah, I killed it. Okay, the other ones are gonna die from the mine then. Come on. Yeah. Wait, did that berserk it? Oh, it berserked it! Ah, they're gonna kill each other. Nice. That worked out really well, actually. Let me just squeeze in here, fellas. Hi, hello. I don't know if they can actually hit. I don't know if the flames are actually AoE that come off of these guys, because I just walked through it and it didn't do any damage to me. Maybe it has to be directed by an NPC. But they are going to attack each other. That's something I like and enjoy very much. I'll just wait until one of them dies. They are highly resistant to fire, clearly. Who dies first? I get the kill. Jeez. Man, this really does take forever if I just let them kill themselves. Or kill each other. Okay. Last hit. Yay! Just pick up more fire ant nectar just for the heck of it. Because they all drop it, too. Okay. Let's get in full view of the queen. And make our decision. Shall we? There she is. There be the queen. What is going to... Let me just... VATS. There we go. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Caedo Plays Special Roulette in Fallout 3. You can catch new episodes Wednesdays and Fridays, noon and 10 a.m. Pacific. Thanks so much to my patrons on screen, including Wasteland Legends, Sven, and Rose. Hope to see you in the next one, but for now, I'm Caedo Genesis, and may you wander the wasteland like you own it.